going on, everybody? Welcome back. This is MP with MP Talk Sports, and the New England Patriots got their ninth win in a row with a win over the Cincinnati Bengals, with the final score being 26-20 New England. So this was not our prettiest win. There was a lot of injuries in this game, and we had two important ones. Will Campbell came out of the game, and it appears that he has an MCL sprain, and Jared Wilson came out with a high ankle sprain. As of right now, Wilson is week to week, and it does not appear that Will Campbell will be out for the season. We also have our bye week, so that will give him more time to recover, and hopefully he does come back before the end of the season. So this was overall an ugly game, but a win is a win. So our drive sequence in this game, in the first quarter, we had two punts. In the second quarter, Drake May threw a pick six. Then we had a touchdown by Hunter Henry, but then we got a pick six off of Flacco, and then we had a field goal. In the third quarter, we turned it over on downs, which we'll talk about later, and a field goal. And then in the fourth quarter, we had two field goals. We then turned them over on downs, and then the final score being 26-20. Drake May went 22 for 35, 294 yards, one touchdown, one interception, and 22 rush yards. Henderson had 18 carries for 66 yards. Douglas had one carry for 22 yards. And Stevenson had six carries for 5 yards. So this game was all Henderson in rushing. He did take the very first handoff in the game, which I was happy about. I did think that they should continuing to go with Henderson after how productive he's been. But I also don't know how well Stevenson is doing with his injury. I know he came back, but how much did they want to put on him in this game? But I was glad to see Henderson. Henry led us in receiving. He had 7 receptions for 115 yards, one touchdown. Austin Hooper had 3 receptions for 39 yards. Douglas had 37 yards. Holland 30 yards. Diggs 20 yards, Williams 18 yards, Booty 15 yards, Henderson 15 yards, and Stevenson 5 yards. So again, Drake May does very well with getting the ball around to everybody, and he did it again in this game. Marcus Jones was the guy that got the pick six for us. For penalties, we had 4 penalties for 52 yards, and one of them came at a very crucial time by Mac Hollins, and then May got sacked just once for 9 yards. But on that drive where we had turned it over on downs, we did that in the red zone at the 1 yard line. We were down there for 9 plays. So we get down there, it's first and goal. That was incomplete. Second and goal was a 4 yard pass to Henderson. So now it's third and goal at the 1 yard line, and it's incomplete to Booty. But we do get a defensive pass interference call. So we start all over again. First and goal, we give it to Jennings for no gain. Second and goal, we're still at the 1 yard line, and then pass to Hunter Henry for a touchdown. He was wide open. But then that gets called back because Mac Hollins got called for offensive pass interference. So that obviously that's heartbreaking for you to get a touchdown, and then get it called back because we were on the 1 yard line. Now we go back to the 11 yard line, and it's a second and goal. Then we get a 10 yard pass to Hunter Henry. So now it's third and goal at the 1 yard line again. Stevenson goes to the right for no gain. So now it's fourth and goal at the 1 yard line, and they decided to go for it. Stevenson then runs to the left for no gain, and we turn it over at the 1 yard line. So now on the fourth and goal at the 1 yard line, I get it. I get why you would want to go for it. I do. We're at the 1 yard line. We got a touchdown, however, it was a holding, but Hunter Henry was wide open. So we can score. We know that we can score. So I get why you would want to go on fourth and goal. But the way that whole sequence played out, we were obviously having trouble. And I don't understand why they decided to go with Stevenson twice on that. I mean, they stopped him on third and goal, and then they stopped him again on fourth and goal. At this point, there was 7:48 left in the third quarter, and the score was 17-13 New England. So a field goal would have made us up by 7. So again, I get it. We were so close to scoring a touchdown. We were only on the 1 yard line, but it would have been crucial for us to get some points at that point in the game. Because the only touchdown that we had in this game was the one by Hunter Henry and then that pick six by Marcus Jones. Other than that, we had 4 field goals. So, I mean, I'm not a coach. I'm not an NFL coach. I probably would be sitting there being like, why the hell wouldn't you go on it on fourth and goal at the 1 yard line if they opted to do the field goal? So I get it. I would have been pissed as a fan either way, but I do think that at that moment we should have had a sure thing in points. But again, this was not a pretty win for us. A win is a win. We got our 9th one in a row. And this week we're playing the Giants on Monday night, so we do have a little bit of extra rest. Not much, but a little bit extra. So this should be a good game coming into Monday night. I did not expect this to be the game that we played versus Cincinnati. I thought that Drake May was going to be able to go off much more than he did in this game. Obviously, he didn't. We didn't, as an offense, score on them as much as I thought we were gonna. I thought we were gonna have Drake May at least 2 passing touchdowns, a rushing touchdown. I did not expect for us to just get 4 field goals in this game. It was surprising to me. But we are playing the Giants on Monday night, and we will talk about that a little later this week. But if you like my videos, please like and subscribe. I'm MP, and this is MP Talk Sports.